And we are doing live tarot this morning. We're going to ask our three burning questions. The first question of the day is, will he ever marry me? The second question we're going to be asking is, who is the other woman? And the third question we're going to ask is, are we a good match? So let's get started. Actually, I may type that in the comment box. Let's see. Uh, will he ever marry me? Is our first question. Second is who? What did I say? Who is the other woman? And there may not even be one, but you may be suspecting it. And third is, are we a good match? So let's go. Let's do this. This is fun for me. I hope this is fun for you. I hope that you get something good out of this. This is never to create pain or drama. This is only to encourage. This is only to help you have clarity that you need. This is only to help guide you and direct you in the best way for your highest good, for your highest potential, um, for you to have an amazing experience and not to be sucked in by lies or manipulation or cheated or tricked or taken advantage of or whatever it is you need. Sometimes we need things like this. We need information from spirit to help guide us away from potentially dangerous situations that we get ourselves into, abusive situations that we get ourselves into because we don't value ourselves and we don't know our self-worth yet. So let's get started. Will he ever marry me? This is for those of you that have been waiting a long time. And let me see the divine feminine who is asking this question. Who's asking the question, will he ever marry me? Let me see your energy. Oh, you almost wanted to come out there. Let me see your energy. Yeah, this is either you are feeling. Now you were looking at this upside down because this is, how my camera is set up. But for me, it's in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. And when it's in the reverse, it's saying, this was something, I would step back, I would look at it. Okay, what angle can I go at this next? What can I do now? What do I need to put into this to make it grow? And when it's in the reverse, it's saying it is not worth your time. So either it is not worth your time, either it's actually not worth your time to wait around because the answer is probably no. There is not going to be a marriage. I don't know. Or it could just be you are feeling that it's not worth your time anymore. So I asked the question, let me see the energy of the viewer who is asking this question, will he ever marry me? And I'm thinking you are feeling, hey, not worth my time anymore. Well, let's see. Let's see if that's actually true. Is this worth your time anymore? Is this worth your time anymore? Well, you are standing in the sun. You are standing in the truth. You are standing in the light. You have learned a lot about yourself. You are getting to know who you are. I feel the energy that I get, even though I'm looking at this sun card, the sun card talks about someone who has done their work, who has done a lot of self work on themselves, who has been through the fire, has come out the other side, a more enlightened version of themselves, a more awakened version of themselves. And but I feel so much hopelessness and despair right here. It's like I'm trying to shine my light. I'm trying to be the best version of myself, but I am holding on to something here. Tell me more about you. Tell me more about you. Spirit, please give me advice, give me correct advice for this individual who is wondering if really the question is, should I wait around or not? Because I kind of want a marriage. I kind of want to go to the next step. Will he ever marry me? Is there a possibility he'll ever marry me? That he'll change his mind, he'll change his ways, he'll whatever. And I'm just feeling you right now, and I'm feeling like I don't think I can invest anything else in this. I don't think it's worth my time anymore. I think you are definitely seriously looking at your options. Well, what are my options here? Do I stay or do I go? I'm kind of dreaming of, and I think that that is good. I think that you should always allow spirit, don't close the door to something better, because sometimes we can get in these situations and we just get so stubborn, like, no, 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 help me figure out what I need to do to make this one marry me, or this one commit, or there's something he'll change, blah blah blah. But I think this is saying, spirit, I think it's good that you keep your options open and allow spirit, if spirit wants to help this person come around to commitment, then yay, happy days. But if he doesn't, that you're not closed minded to someone else stepping in and playing the role for you, because you've done some work on yourself. You've been working on yourself and wanting to improve. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is you're feeling betrayed. You have felt betrayed in the past. You felt like there's something around here, almost betraying yourself a little bit, denying yourself some happiness, denying yourself some things because you've been waiting around on this, feeling betrayed, as if you aren't good enough, telling yourself that that the commitment's not happening because you aren't enough yet. You aren't good enough yet. And let me tell you something. That is a lie. That is not true. I can feel a lot of healing that needs to happen for you because of the situation that you're in, that you're now asking, will he ever marry me? I feel a lot of healing needs to happen because of that. And thank you for stepping in here and watching live with me. If you have any questions of your own, please put them in the comment box. I can see them as you type them, I think. I think I can see them. Show me him. Show me his energy. And I just want to get you a very clear picture of, you're trying to rise above it. Like, you're really trying to take the high road here. You're trying to be better. You're trying to be a better person. You're trying to be better for yourself, and not just for yourself. I feel like for everyone around you. If you have kids, if you like, you're trying to be and do better. And you're in this relationship feeling like, you know what? I don't think it's worth my time, my investment. I don't think it's worth my time anymore. I'm cheating myself. That's how it feels. This is a big, betrayal, cheating card. It's in the reverse. Oh shoot. Hold on one second. Stick with me. Hold on. I like to read about these things. If I don't have a lot of information on them, I like to tell you what it says. Let me just do that right now. Get you the most information that I can about the Ten of Swords. In the reverse. Well, shoot. Hold on one second. Okay. Resisting the inevitable. Not wanting to let go of negative emotions, rock bottom, a narrative rooted in lack and helplessness, devastating loss, recovery. Again, that recovery thing, there may have been an addiction that both of you had together. This will be for a very select few that watch this, not for everybody, but there may have been an addiction that you both shared. And I just really feel like you're in the sun, like you're really trying to do better. And I don't know that this is worth you putting anything else into it or not, because this is saying you're avoiding the inevitable. I'm going to say this is a no. I'm going to say that this first question, but let me look at his energy. I'm saying it's a no, as in, you know what? If he ever did ask you to marry him, I don't think you should. Like, I don't think he's stepped up. I don't think he's doing his work. I don't think he's changing. I don't think he's growing. I don't think he's anywhere near. You may have outgrown this person. This may be the universe helping you dodge a bullet because you've outgrown this person, not a rejection, not a seeing it in a negative way of I'm being rejected and he won't have me. But I think the universe is saying you shouldn't have him. Like, take the power back in your hands. You shouldn't. I mean, you shouldn't have him. Why is whatever next action towards me? Okay, I can ask. How can I drop my question? I think you did. I think you put it in there. Gerard, is that how you say your name? I'm from the South, so I may have said that wrong. Thank you so much for watching live. I'm going to finish up this question and then I'll do an in-between question for you. So I'm saying the universe is saying no. Like you are avoiding the inevitable, and I think the inevitable is walking away. Let me take a look at his energy. Let me take a look at this energy for you. Let me take a look. Yes, heavy burdens. Like, I'm going to say this as a no. Will he ever marry you? If you resonated with the storyline that I just said, if any of that resonated with you, then I'm going to say this is a heavy burden. You would just be feeling like you're carrying the load for both of you. They're not even showing me his energy. Like, that's how uncommitted this person is, because his energy is not even here. His energy is not even showing up here. So I'm going to say, you know what? This isn't a rejection. This is a protection. And I think that you need to keep these options open. Pray to the universe. Show me what's next for me. Help me to let go if I haven't let go yet. And let's move on. Okay, Gerard, I'm going to try to answer you. Towards me soon. She just got it. Mom's checking on her, but not rushing things as she's healing. Okay. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for you. Oh, I'm so excited. I love when people show up live and I get to answer questions for them. I'm new here, so this is new. Wow, card wanted to come out right away. Someone is working really hard on something. Let me see her energy. Let me see her energy. Let me see your love interest energy. And we'll see her. All right. So this is showing the energy of a breakup. Something has been disconnected, but there may be a difficulty in disconnecting, as in she may be working hard still on disconnecting this, as in I'm getting the sense of a lot of attachments to the ex, as in there's strength, like it feels still the energy still feels kind of messy between them. Okay, it feels like still intertwined. A lot hasn't been severed, and this may not be in the physical, but just in the energetic level, there it just feels icky and messy, and I don't really like it. I don't like it at all. Like, I don't like the dynamic that they had. It actually makes me feel kind of she will definitely need to do a lot of healing, but she definitely needs support. I think the best thing that you can do for her is no pressure at all. Like, she just needs support. She actually probably needs more of a friend than she does someone who, of course, she's going to know that, you have feelings probably, but no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. And that doesn't mean that you have to, yeah, it's really messy. It doesn't mean that you have, oh, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It doesn't mean that you have to sit around and wait on her healing. I mean, you don't have to suffer because of that, but that choice is up to you. But I think that, yes, that's messy. Yes, energetically, that's still happening. And I think the best thing that you can do is just be a supportive, safe space for her. and knowing that, hey, I'm here if you want to talk, but also don't deprive yourself of love and affect. Like, you don't have to wait. If you choose that, you choose that. Don't feel like you have to choose that. Don't feel like this is the only person who will fill that role, that the universe won't send anybody else. Just make that choice day by day. Like, take it day by day. Let me pull one more card for you, Gerard. Let me pull one more card. Yes, absolutely zero pressure. This almost feels like if someone's recovering from an addiction, like relationships can be addictive. Like, you can have a big codependency or whatever, but there's something else here. It's not quite that, but it's something else really messy. So she'll just need a lot of safe spaces, a lot of support, no pressure. Yeah, this is she is in deconstruction mode. I don't know how long this is going to take for her, but she is definitely in deconstruction mode. Let me see. I'm just curious. I'm just getting into your story here, Gerard, for some reason. Let me see if there's something supportive for you, because you'll need support too. Like, you need love and support. And let me see if there's something waiting in the wings for you. Nope. I'm not saying there's not. I'm just saying that this card talks about like a really fast moving energy, but when it's in the reverse, which it is for me, for you looking at it, it's probably in the upright, but in the reverse, it talks about putting the brakes on and going in the wrong focusing in the wrong direction, making the wrong move. I think you need to do is this about her? Or are you making the wrong move about her? I do feel like she's working really hard to get over this. This is I feel like, for you, I'm just going to sum it up like this, because this talks about karma sometimes, okay? If you invest emotionally, you may not get a lot of return on your investment, if we just talk about it like that, okay? So you need to know that going in. You need to understand that. And you need to decide consciously, you need to decide where you want to open yourself up to, where you want to open it. Like, this is not ready. This would cause hurt and pain for you. She's just not because of anything about her. It's just she's not ready because of this messy thing here that's being deconstructed. But I think for you to just maintain a safe space, offer your friendship, offer your support, zero pressure on her entering into any type of relationship with you, and you keep your options open. Because I feel like if you jump into this is just going to be a karmic lesson for you in something, which is fine. Like, we all have our karma. We all have things that we have to look at, and we all have to work through. But yeah, I really think keep a safe distance right now. Okay. Check back in later, maybe when she's healed a little bit more, she's done some of her work, but I don't want you getting hurt or burned by something that wasn't even about you. She could take out some old pains and have trust issues, have all kinds of things, and take that out on you and make your life a living hell. It happens because she's not over it yet. And you don't want to step into that karmic mess. Okay. All right. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you so much for joining me live. I had another question, and I'm going to answer that from Heart's Love. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Can I get a read? If you'll ask a question, I'll ask it after my my next question is, you're so welcome, Gerard. Good luck with that. I wish you all the best. Who is the other woman? Well, let's just see if there is the other one. Let's see. And then Heart's Love, I'm going to get to you. So stick around. And when I get to it, you can ask me a specific question. Don't do it yet because I'll lose it in the box. Okay. Oh, this is very fun for me. Okay, let's do this. All right. Who is the other woman? So let me look at the viewer who may be asking, is there someone else? There, it started to come out. Is there someone else? Let me see the viewer's energy. This may be someone who has been in a lot of isolation. Wow, so many different cards came out. It's been in isolation for a while, been just kind of going within, trying to get with spirit, trying to get the answers, trying to go deep within themselves, feeling a bit lost. I get that energy from this card. Feeling really lost in this situation. At a loss. I don't understand. Like, I'm getting a lot of information from this card. I don't understand what's happening here. This is very confusing for me. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Bless your soul. I can feel so much pain. Whoever is watching this and is resonating with this and who is wondering who the other, I feel so much pain coming from you right now. I think you already probably have the answer. I think you have some very serious suspicions. And you went into like major withdrawal, like down within yourself, maybe even depressed, like so much confusion. Your mind is just kind of splintered over this thing. You don't understand. Like, this does not compute to you. Like, this makes 0 sense. 0 sense. I don't even understand what's happening. And then you got this usually in the upright, it talks about conflict and fighting, and this is in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Bless your heart. I don't know what you're going through, but I can kind of sense it, and I have been there before. You are not alone. Lots of people have gone through this where they've been cheated on. They find out. I mean, it just rips your heart out. Five of Wands in reverse, an opportunity to collaborate in group fighting or arguments, being overly competitive, not following the rules, a tendency to avoid conflict in your detriment. So you could have withdrawn, gone deep within yourself because you're avoiding the pain. You're not wanting to face what you feel you know. Now let's get some clarity on, I think you're very intuitive though. I get the big high priestess off of this. I think you may be even very psychic. You may be very in touch with things. Mercy. I think you're not wanting to look at it. I think this talks about a passionate new beginning, but when it's in the reverse, it's feeling uninspired, creative blocks, the mind needing rest, unfocused energy, resulting in burnout, a time to bolster your faith in yourself. I just despair. Just complete despair. And I'm so sorry for this viewer that is feeling this way, because no one should feel this way. But let me tell you something. What is falling apart right now? You may not even have the facts yet, and that's why you're watching this. Who is the other woman? Maybe you know there's another woman, you just don't know who she is. And I'm about to pull some cards and see if she'll pop out here. But listen, usually when someone cheats, most all the time, when someone is cheating, it's about issues and karmic issues within them. They are following a karmic trail of disaster, really. Karmic lessons that they need to play out that they can't play out with you. That it's pain that they will go through down the line. It may not look like it now. It may look like they're winning and they're getting all the, they're having the best time of their life, and you're over here suffering with a broken heart. Let me tell you something. They've been put on a karmic path. And it wasn't something that you had your own karma that you'll go through. You'll have your own lessons that you'll go through, but they're going down a dark trail, and they're going down this trail without you, and that's okay. Because this has nothing to do with you. Their cheating has nothing to do with you. Need to get that in your head right now. It has nothing to do with you, and everything to do with them and things within them that they need to see, that they need to learn, that they need to overcome, that they haven't yet. And that's why they're going down this trail. Okay? Nothing to do with you. Now, your lessons will be probably around understanding what I just said and not going into rejection and not going into negative self-talk about yourself and hating on yourself and comparing yourself. You'll be tested in the comparison game. But this has nothing to do with you. Need to get that. When people cheat, it's nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with them, things that they need to learn and they need to heal from. Let's see if this other woman will pop out. Oh God. That gives me anxiety, so much anxiety coming in through that. Let me look here. Let's see here. Let me see if she will pop out. Who is this other woman? We're going to go ahead and say you already know there is one. You're just wondering who she is. Who is she? Who is she? Oh my gosh, I get so much pressure in and around my head when I ask this. Oh. This is someone who is also in a lot of mental despair, who is having to rest their mind from something. Someone who was looking for a new beginning and took a risk. This person also feels married. This is someone who has some jealousy issues. When it's in reverse, this is my jealousy card. Someone with some jealousy issues. Someone who is maybe working on, she wants to be, I feel like she's married. Like I feel like this is a married person, but this could be someone who wants to be single, independent. She may have a lot of money. She may be an earth sign. She may act single. She may be married. Let's scoot over here. She may be married, but act single. Looks like I think she tries to look like she's got it all. Like she dresses like she's got all this money. She wears jewelry. She's very into her appearance. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just giving you a type, okay? There's a type that these types don't have money, but they want everybody to think they have money. So they'll, buy the, designer clothes, whatever. They put it on credit, whatever they do. I don't know. Oh, I just noticed that. I don't like that. Yep. She saw something she liked. I think she's got some jealous. She's got some insecurities that create insecurities create jealousy. Like, it could inspire you when you see other people doing well, but instead it makes this person jealous. That's the flip coin of that. Like if it's in the upright, you'll be inspired by other people's happiness and prosperity or whatever. But she gets competitive and she gets jealous about it. I almost said Libra. That could be a Libra since it just came out like that. But these are earth signs. So this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Thinking probably more Taurus. Because they're... I hope this is helping you narrow this down, who this is. It doesn't matter who this is. I want you to just know that. Like if you're just needing to know more details on this person, I understand it if it helps for your peace of mind. But really, I want you to focus on you because this has nothing to do with you. Focus on you and getting yourself to a good place, healing from this, not going into rejection, not going into comparing yourself. This is a mess. Whoever he's getting involved with here, this is a mess. Okay. And there's a lot of, you don't want to get involved with somebody like this because they're going to expect a lot. These people have some super high expectations. Oh, yes. They're the divas, they're the princesses. They've watched all the movies that say that you're supposed to, if you love me, you're supposed to treat me like this, this, and this, and I mean, this is a high maintenance individual that this person is. Mm-mm. The package may look good and everything, but once you open it, it is rotten as all get out. I'm sorry. All right, that's all I have for that question. Hearts, love, let's get to you. Let's get to you. All right. Let me read just a little bit. Jackson Curry feeling toward me, and does he miss me and wants to be with me? We know physically different states. Current, what does he feel about me currently? Does he miss me? Does he want to be with me? Let me look at Jackson. Let me look at Jackson for you. Let me look at Jackson for you. Let me look at Jackson. Whoa. All right. Let's see. There's something around, the Ten of Swords is a big, he could be healing from a betrayal. Because I asked to look at his energy. He could be healing from a betrayal. Let me read a little bit more on that. Something could have happened in his life, old past love that betrayed him. Let's see. Resisting the inevitable, not wanting to let go of negative emotions, rock bottom, helplessness, devastating loss, recovery. He's going through something here. This Page of Pentacles can talk about something that starts out small but could turn into something more. Let me see. I'm going to see his energy. I'm going to see your energy. Sorry, I know that was loud. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let me see his energy. Let's see his energy and then your energy. Let me see Jackson's energy and then your energy. Page of Swords. It feels like this is a big watching the other person on social media. This is watching, keeping up with what you're doing from a distance. This can also be communication coming from a distance. Since y'all are at a distance, you're having to just text. So this is a communication card. Does he want to text? How does he feel about that? Is he missing? Is he missing heart's love? Is he missing heart's love? Is he missing heart's love? King of Swords in reverse. Okay, the King of Swords, I really don't like the King of Swords energy, especially if it's in the reverse, because this can be a person who plays games. This can be a person who can be manipulative. This can be a person who knows how to use their words. This can also be a breadcrumbing card, okay? Heart's love. This can be I'm going to tell you just enough to keep you here. I'm going to text you just enough, or I'm going to play games. When you text, I'm going to wait a couple of days even. I'm going to keep you hanging on because I know what that is doing to your mind. If he is a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, they're extremely good at this because their minds are wired to be that way. Okay? So it could just be that he is he's playing a distance game. He's playing a game of breadcrumbing. Let's see if that's the case. Or people can play games because they really like you and they're trying to get you hooked in even deeper. King of Swords in the I don't like this. Let me know if he's a air sign because he probably has air in his chart somewhere. Because something else though, like every time I say he's playing games, I'm not saying that that's not possible, but I also don't feel like he's, a narcissist can really play games and they just do it. They just do it for the fun of it. He doesn't feel like that. He actually feels very sad. He actually feels quite heavy. His energy feels heavy. He may be dealing even with a sense of worthlessness. like self-worth. He may be dealing with a lot of self-worth issues. There's things going on within him, about him, within him, that he thinks a lot. Let me tell you something. Except for this one, every card has been a sword card. These are mental cards. This is mental energy. This is a thinker. He overthinks things. He's a Virgo. Okay. He's an earth sign. So this may be representing him right here. He's an earth sign. He may have an error in his chart. You need to look, because this is a lot of thinking going on here. He feels heavy, like something feels like it's going on in the background. That has nothing to do with you. Well, it could be mixed in, but it feels like something external to you and him, that something that happened between you and him reminded him of, and he is now having an internal dialogue, a lot of negative self-talk. So you're a fire sign. Okay. All right, let's see. Show me more. Show me more about Jackson, please. Show me more about him. Queen of Wands. So if you're a fire sign, he could be seeing you as the Queen of Wands. Let me see if this is your energy. Queen of Wands is a very sexy, she's a sexy energy. Let me see. How is he seeing you? Is this how he's seeing you? This is a wish fulfillment. This can also talk about self-indulgence. This is someone who's just doing their thing, very fiery, very fun, playful energy. And we're getting, you are probably going through some type of transformation or change between one situation to another situation. Like something is shifting for you. You actually feel, your energy actually feels better than his does. Like he just feels like he's dealing with something mentally and some deep emotional things that are weighing heavy on him. Is he going to, I'm going to ask one last question. Is he going to contact you soon? And then I'm going to get to my third question. Is he going to contact you soon? Is he going to contact you soon? Oh, girl. Let's see. I'm telling you, I think this is about his own worthiness. This is the Two of Cups turned upside down. This is a disconnect. Do you know if he's going through some other type of breakup or some other type of connection that has been lost? Because this is what this is saying. Is he going to contact you soon? He's feeling, well, that is a new window of opportunity. I think the answer to that is he's going through something. This is talking about just feeling hard done by or being out in the cold. I don't know what he's struggling with, but he's struggling. He feels like he is struggling with something. Let me look here. This talks about deceitful strategies, feeling guilty about your win, resentment, a desire for peace, the realization that there are no winners. Like something is going on. I don't think it has anything to do with you. If I look at your energy, it looks like, I see good thoughts about you, I see good, but it's his own unworthiness that keeps him from communicating. I don't think he is, playing games unless it's to say, let's see if she comes after me if I don't communicate, something like that, because he doesn't understand his own worth. So he's wanting someone else to prove it to him, prove I'm worthy, like chase at, like I'll give you just enough to come after me, chase me, whatever. But that's something that he needs to work on for himself. You need to be over here, be happy, do your thing. Don't let your mind get all tied up in this, because I'm telling you, there's other things going on for him. If you want to reach out, say, don't play games. Like, you don't, no, don't tell him that. I'm telling you, don't play games. Just be very upfront, very clear. Like, hey, if you miss him, say it. Like, don't be afraid of rejection. Just say, hey, I miss you. I really enjoy talking to you. I'm here if you want a friend, or I'm here if you ever want to talk. Whatever. Leave it at that. Leave it alone. Like, put the ball in his court. You're not playing a game. That's how you feel. You're not withholding information because, just say how you feel and then move on. Keep your options open because he's dealing with something over here. Okay? Hearts love, I hope that I think I would contact him. I think I would just say, hey, um, I've been thinking about you. I hope you're okay. I've missed you. Go within, ask source, ask your spirit guides, your team, what the best words are to say, but then leave it. Like, you were upfront, you were honest, you're not playing any games. That's just how it is. This is how I feel. I'm very open. I'm very adult about this. This is how I feel. And here I am if you ever want to talk. But you're also not going to be waiting around on this situation, okay? All right. Thank you so much. And now we're going to get to the third and final question, which is, what did I say? I don't remember what my other question was. Are we a good match? Let's look and see if you and your person are a good match. Just show me the divine masculine here. Let me shuffle for a second. I try to remember not to slam my cards down on the table because it's so loud. But I'd still do it sometimes. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not a very good shuffler either. All right. Let's see here. Let me see the divine masculine. We are asking the question, are we a good match? Let's see the viewer's energy first. Let's see the viewer's energy. Are we a good match? Are we a good match? Are we a good match? Is this something that will work out in the future? Are we a good match? Oh, look at that. Wow, if that's not a yes card on a divine opportunity of love, I don't know what it is. I think it is, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm still picking up the energy of heart's love over there or not, but this just feels kind of like there'll be things that need to be cleaned up around it, like in the center of it. Oh, this is good. Like in the heart of it. Yes. In the heart of the matter. In the heart of, like, if everybody's fears are out of the way, let's swap all the fears out. Like, all the fears are out of the way. Everybody's insecurities are out of the way. Everybody's past is out of the way. Everybody's triggers are out of the way. Everybody's old situations are out of the way. In the heart of it, when it just comes down to the purity of this divine masculine and divine feminine, absolutely, absolutely beautiful connection. Let's see here. Now, show me about who is the divine masculine. What energy is he holding? What energy is this divine masculine holding? Oh dear. Okay, so as I said that it was messy, this person is holding the King of Cups, but in the reverse. Potential to be such an amazing, open, emotionally connective individual. Maybe a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But he's in the reverse. So that just means that he's holding his emotions. He's not showing you how he feels. He's not telling you how he feels. He's not sharing himself. He's not opening up. This divine masculine is not opening up. If you just joined us, we're asking the question, are we a good match? The answer is absolutely yes, once all the mess around you is cleaned up. And for him, he needs to work on being emotionally available again, which he's probably got pains, like whatever done wrong, like going through, has the lessons he still has to learn out of some past situations, whatever, but he'll need to open up. Okay. He'll need to trust again, and you'll need to be patient with that. He's also dealing with some confusion. Let me read this moon card in the reverse. He has this is smoke and mirrors over here. He has some confusion going on. Thank you so much for joining me live. I've had a blast today. Um, Fears that block you, difficulty separating reality and illusion, linear thinking, inability to process a spiritual and mystical experience, mental confusion, misinterpretation, anxiety, and fear. Yeah, he's in a ton of fear. You may also be a very spiritual individual. Most people who watch tarot are. Tarot, I don't know how you say it, whatever. Most people who watch card readings are very spiritual individuals. And he may be very confused by you, not understand why he feels what he feels, why he feels the connection he feels. He may even be scared of you just a little bit. You may scare him just a teeny tiny bit. Let me go down here to these comments. You're very welcome, Hearts Love. I'm glad. Keep checking back in. We'll check on this again. I have a very small audience, so you're very likely to get a reading or a question answered if you ask. Let me look at you. Are we a good match? Let me look at you. Let me see you. I like you. I can feel, I feel your energy a lot, and I really like you. I like what's showing up even before I pull the cards. You feel very like, I don't know, just like an overall happy individual. You feel sparkly and bubbly. I like you. I like you. I think you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look at that. You deserve so much happiness. Oh my goodness, you've done so much work on yourself. You're willing to self-reflect. You're willing to, I'm not pulling cards there. I'm just feeling you. You're willing to self-reflect. You're really willing to take responsibility for what you do, what you don't do. You're like, you could write a book on emotional intelligence over here. Like you just, you deserve such good things. You deserve good things. And I think this person has the potential to do it. They're just still in a ton of fear. They're in so much fear. Let's show me you. King of Wands. Ooh, you have a very magnetic personality. People they're just drawn to you, maybe don't know why. You have some strong leadership abilities, very passionate, very excited. You have to be careful with that charm of yours because you can, people get drawn to that. You're like a flame. You could be an fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Those fire signs, they draw people in. They're very magnetic. They're very attractive individuals. One second. Let me see. Give me a few more cards about you. Give me a few more cards about you. So the answer is yes, you're a good match. But you're good. Okay. You're a good match on the higher plane when you're not in the lower existence, okay? When you get in the physical realm and the lower existence, the lower selves, you're kind of, and this isn't about better than or less than, it's not about that. Just you're further down the track than he is, okay? Like you're further down the healing track, the soul evolution than this kind. Yes, you don't have as much to heal as this person, but I'm telling you, this person has so much potential, and that is why you are a match. That is why you have been matched together, because of the potential of this person. I don't think the universe or the spirit or whatever will let you do all this work, and then put you with someone who couldn't be ready for you. And I think the things that he will go through, the fears that you will witness, are just some of the last tail end stuff of your own stuff that you need to look at and you need to be on the other side of. Maybe it's things that you did to your past person. You healed from them, but you kind of need to be on the receiving end this time. Relationships are funny like that. You kind of need to be on the receiving end this time, so you are. But that's the only reason. I think this just will take just a little time for him and for you. Like, just be careful, because I think he sees how charming and magnetic and desirable that you are. Now, these are, even though this came out as a King of Wands, I think you're the Queen of Wands, but these is a more powerful. I think it's just you hold both masculine and feminine energy balanced. These are interchangeable. Just because it says King doesn't mean it has to be a masculine energy, but it's just a strong leadership. He sees that, he admires that in you, he loves that in you, but also can be a little threatened by it, and that's for him. That'll be for him to get over. But are you a good match? Yep, you sure are. Okay, anybody else here have one last question, and then I'm going to end this live reading. And thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for today. Thank you all so much. And I do these usually around 10 Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. And I did one yesterday. I did one today. We'll see how that goes. I know usually people watch tarot at night at nighttime, but whatever. I'm just doing it as spirit. I wanted to keep it fun for myself, and this seems to be a good time of morning for me. So thank you for your questions. Thank you for joining me live, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.